But we're back, guys. We switch games to Dragonheir. Today's stream is actually sponsored by Newverse, the makers of Dragonheir. If you're not familiar with Dragonheir Silent Ghost just yet, it's an open world RPG, high fantasy game, a hero collector game. You get to defeat tons of different bosses, collect a lot of loot, of course, and collect a lot of awesome heroes. The game is now available on Steam. You can download it from Steam. You can download it from the Epic Store. You can download it on your MacBook Pro. You can download it on your mobile devices as well, regardless if it's the iOS or the Android. It's a cross-platform game, so you're going to be able to play the game on all your devices and never skip a beat. I've been playing this game for quite a while now. I'm definitely enjoying it quite a bit. I am covering it on a different YouTube channel as well. So I have my Raid channel and I have my channel for Dragonheir. If you haven't checked that out just yet, make sure you guys do. The game has some collaboration with the Dungeons and Dragons. They actually have an upcoming event in 6 days where Dritz comes to the game as one of the heroes that we're going to be able to collect. We have a new boss coming together with the hero as well. And I'm pretty sure we will see more D&D and Dragonheir collaborations in the future, especially if you're a fan of both of the games. You know how it goes. It's going to be pretty dope. The game has a massive story mode, tons of lore for whoever loves a good campaign, you know. And how I mentioned, is an open world game. You're going to encounter a lot of different locations on the map. You're gradually going to progress through the game and you're going to unlock something new pretty much every single day till you complete the campaign. Now, at the moment, we are kind of like mid-season. Pretty soon, we are going to move into the more endgame part where some new content will become available to us. You have co-op game modes where you can basically join friends and play together and defeat some of this content. So we have the Outlands Rifts right here where you can actually invite friends and complete this together. I'm going to try to invite some friends in. But you know what? If any of you guys are playing, let me know, because I might not have enough friends online, you know? I do have a lot of people playing. So our clan is me, Arsalan, Ivy League Gaming. We have Odd One Gaming. We have Niva from HH Gaming. We have Cold Brew as well, if I'm not mistaken, right? I think you're with us in the same clan for this as well. Tons of people. Sebastian as well, who was playing Raid with us and many other games before. And yeah, we have a lot of people. We are actually one of the strongest clans on this server. I mean, the strongest on this server. But basically here you can invite friends and he can bring in some champions. I can bring in some champions. Together we can create a team and defeat the Baranger, you know, the boss. It's a pretty awesome thing. Then, how I mentioned, we have quite a few different bosses. I've already done my clan boss run for the day, so I won't be able to show you that as an idea. A few things that are much better than in Raid, for example, guys, because we just switched from Raid. Let me just quickly walk you through it. So these are the heroes. When you swap gear, it doesn't cost you nothing, okay? For the very first 6 days when you start playing the game, you're still developing your account. You're collecting heroes. You don't know which one of the hero is great. And you don't know what team you want to make, because we have a thing called Elemental Affinity in the game where you have 6 different elemental affinities and you mix and match to make different teams, different combinations. Every season, 2 of the elemental affinities will combo with each other. So you're going to have 3 combinations in total. And combining champions from the same elemental affinity will give you a bonus stat, which will increase your power, of course, your combat capability. And it's very important to do that. So in the very first 6 days, you might do some mistakes. You might not know what champions to pick. While the game has a thing that will allow you to completely reset the heroes that you build. So let's just say I'm still in the very first 6 days. You're going to be able to reset all your heroes and choose different ones to invest all the resources into them instead. If you think that you're not happy with the performance of the heroes, or you're not happy with the team that you created, or you've done something wrong. So that's an awesome feature. But when you are building champions, because Spud right here, he's not understanding what's the difference in the stats. So I'll quickly show you. So when we are talking about this, sorry, let me just go back. This is where you equip the gear on your heroes, okay? You have the set, which is a 2-piece set, or it can be a 3-piece set. Then you have the artifact, which can be purchased by summoning dupes or collecting the right materials. And then you have the runes. You have the positive rune and you have the negative rune. You have dungeons to farm all this gear. So when we're talking about stats, right here you see you have HP, attack, defense, enlightenment, crit rate, accuracy, resistance, attack interval, skill haste. A lot of people don't know that you can actually click on this. And if you watched my video where I'm saying 10 pro tips every player should know in Dragonheir Silent Gods, you would probably know exactly where to look. So here it explains you what every stat does, okay? So if you click right here, at Enlightenment, it basically explains you there is a derivative damage, which cannot crit, okay? But it can increase the damage on non-crit hits. So this is something massive for champions that deal damage based on poisons. Poisons deal damage, derivative damage, so that cannot crit. So Enlightenment will help them a lot. Champions that have passives where they say that they will deal damage based on a certain amount of attack and derivative damage. You want to make sure those heroes, they have derivative damage. So, Enlightenment, sorry. So, for example, we have Hexandra, is a free rare champion that you're getting, and her skills are saying the following. When healing allies with HP below 40%, the amount of healing is increased by 30%. Then right here you have the battle skill. Heals an ally and dispels one debuff from them. Now, another thing that a lot of people don't know is that if you click right here on this box next to details, it will show you the multipliers for each one of the heroes. So once you click on details, it will show you heals an ally by 150% attack and 1500 enlightenment. So if I want to have a massive heal, I'm going to get some attack and I'm going to get a lot of enlightenment. Okay, the more enlightenment, the bigger the heal. And that's a pure example of how enlightenment works. When we're talking about skill haste is like speed thermometer in this game, because the more skill haste you have, the faster you will use the skills, okay? Let me just quickly go back because I misclicked it again. My God. So there we go. Right here, you're going to see initial recharge time, 11.62 seconds. Complete recharge time is 19.36 seconds. Usually, this champion has an initial recharge time of 12 seconds and a complete recharge of 20 seconds. But because I have 16 skill haste, my time got reduced by a little bit. So the more skill haste, the faster you're going to use your skills. Attack intervals means how often you will use your basic skill, okay? Basic skill is not really displayed here, but that's just the standard attack. Every hero has it. So I'm using my skill at an interval of 2.5 seconds. If I have attack speed on my hero, which can be taken as a substat on my runes, for example, I'm going to use that skill way more often. So let's actually click on the filter and we want to get attack speed. Right here I have attack speed, 5%. You see, it reduces the time that my attack interval is being used at. So instead of 2.5 seconds, I'm going to have a minus 0.012 because I only have 5% attack speed right there. Then skill haste can only be acquired from negative and positive runes. You cannot get it from any other piece of gear, but you can have special artifacts that will give you skill haste. For example, you have the Rift Hourglass, which is a legendary artifact, and this gives you 100 extra skill haste. So that's a lot of skill haste, a lot of speed on your heroes, basically. So that's how stats actually work. The rest are pretty clear. Resistance, accuracy, crit rate, crit damage, defense, HP, attack is something that I feel like is not a necessity to explain you guys because it's pretty standard for most of the RPG games, you know. But that's Hexandra. Very awesome hero. You get her for free. Sigrid. So one thing that Dragonheir does better than any other gacha game that I played is that epics, rare heroes, are viable in endgame. And when I mean endgame, I mean in all the endgame. I'm not just talking about Cold Heart being used on Spider 20 and that's it. I'm talking about all the content, all the dungeons. Like, I'm using this rare champion in so much content, okay? I barely use legendary champions, actually, which is crazy. So at the moment, we have some events going on. We do have some summoning events. This right here, I'm trying to think of how would I actually classify this compared to a raid event. In a way or another, guaranteed. You do need to summon, you do need to take part in dungeons, etc. Similar with the Path of Light event that we have going on now. And that will give you different fragments. Shadow Amethysts, that's how they're called. And when you owe 200, you can go and purchase the legendary from the actual shop. So this right here, the Shadow Dungeon 6 event, basically requires you to farm the dungeon to earn gear and earn all these rewards. This right here is a material that allows you to forge gear in the game. These are multi-battles. The bread is stamina. These are gems, the wire marrow. I still call them gems. In every single game that I'll be playing, I'll always call them gems. They need to make a universal word for all these currencies. Then Affinity Solvent. They need to put laws like they've put for the chargers on the phones to be all the same, you know? All the games to call these things gems. Because they're gems or crystals, you know? Then you have Essence of Creation. This material is being used to level up artifacts. And once you collected enough dupes to purchase all the artifacts, you won't be getting that currency anymore. You'll be getting the Essence of Creation instead. More stamina, but this is the smaller version. And of course, you're getting the fragments. You have a different event, which is called Hard Training Event. This will be on for 7 days straight. And it doesn't matter what you are doing in the game, but this will count here. So everything, it will count here, basically. It will add up points, and this will reward you based on what you see right here. And you're going to get points for the ranking, okay? So the higher the ranking, the better the points as well. This is very similar with a tournament, for example, you know? Then this is an arena event that we have going on as well. I haven't done much of it, I'll be honest. One step ahead, once you reach a specific milestone in the game to defeat some content, you'll be putting your hand on a legendary champion, which is called Erich. He's actually pretty good. I underestimated him quite a bit before, but I end up using him quite a bit. And then, of course, you have referrals and daily login rewards right here. You have some summoning events going on as well. So at the moment, we have the Celestial Alternate Summon. This is like a banner summon. Basically, you select what hero you want to have an increased chance to summon from this pool of champions. So Dragonheir has roughly 197 champions, if I'm not mistaken, if my count was right before. And yeah, nearly 200. So they have these events that tend to last for 9 or 12 days. And you have a reduced amount of champions in the pool. So if you really want to pull a specific champion, you're going to pick which one you want. And you're going to put it as Blast Hero right here at the top corner. And your chance to summon that will increase every time you summon a legendary. So that's a very good way of getting the legendary heroes, you know. The mercy for the summons is different for each one of the events. It's not continuing it from one to another. So that's a thing to keep in mind. If you don't have 35 summons or you just want to gamble with a couple, it's fine. But the main thing is when you are moving from event to event, you should be aware that you kind of need to have 35 summons to hit a mercy. That's when you're going to get guaranteed a legendary hero, sorry. So very, very important, you know. Then you do have other events, okay? And those events will be different. We actually have upcoming events right now for the summons. One will be for the new legendary that comes with D&D in collaboration, Dritz. And we do have other ones. So this one, Hellelite Aggregation 2. I'm very curious to see what this will be exactly because we don't really have much information about it. But we have the Blast Summon Event 1. So this will actually be a bit different than the one that I just showed you before. Again, it will be a banner, a summoning banner. But now you can select 3 heroes as blessed. So pick out of the entire group, pick 3 heroes instead of 1, you know. I actually have a bit of a video from my competition the other day. If you haven't watched that video yet, guys, make sure you do. We have a content creator tournament here, and I was against Odd One Gaming, and my pulls were horrible. Like, I got a lot of legendaries, but not arena legendaries, and I managed to bring the victory home. So definitely check that out. So you see, I'm selecting my 3 blessed heroes that I want to get. You can have all the information on the text, and while you're summoning, you can collect different rewards. You summon 25 times and you get all the rewards from here at the bottom, and you have increased chances to summon these blessed heroes. So this event will start in a couple of days, or it might be tomorrow actually, if I'm not mistaken, or in a couple of days, or tomorrow. In a couple of days, yeah, 12th. And it's gonna be a bit different than the ones that we currently have at the moment, because you can select 3 heroes. And is another thing in there, because I'm saying and, you're getting a chest right here that will allow you to pick any of the epic champions that are on this banner. There were some good ones, so if you're missing awesome epic champions, you know, because there's so many strong ones, I'm using so many, you're gonna have a chance to select one of them from there, you know. So that's a very, very good thing. And what I like about it is that everything is scheduled. You're gonna be able to see all the events for the entire season. So if you wanna save your summons to pull one specific champion, you're gonna wait till that event starts, because you know when it starts, and you know why you want to save your summons. If that makes sense. So right now we have the Ancient Battlefield. That's what I need to defeat. So this is one of the dungeons. Let's head over there. That's the tournament that we have for the legendary event, you know. This is stage 9. The boss is pretty interesting, actually. You do have quite a few different things that you can use. You can see whatever teams they were used in-game as well, as an idea. So there you go. Then you can see what the boss does. Absolutely. He's going to stun the target that's the furthest away from him. He's going to deal a lot of damage. He's going to buff himself with attack, increase attack with defense up, changing his forms from the shield to the weapon. You know, he's going to increase his damage. So basically, we need to have some resistance on a hero. We need to have the right champion. So what I have Hexandra. She has a resistance. She's a healer, and she's the furthest away from the boss in this positioning. So Dragonheir Silent Gods, unlike other turn-based games, because Dragonheir is not really a turn-based game, but it's very close to it, you know. It has a great system for the deploying your heroes for the battle, you know. And this allows you to create way more strategies than in a regular game where you just deploy your champions and forget about them, because everything is more tactical, you know. It really depends where you're putting your champions. Each one of the opponents has a range, right? So this is the entire map. How you may notice here, he covers everything with that skill. But he has a range for different skills. Maybe not this boss. But for example, she has it. You see, this is 1 dot only, so it's on a single target. This is the range. So if you are smart, you can always position your heroes like this if you're going against a champion that has a range like her, for example. So all these things will be very, very important. We have the tank, which we're deploying right here. It shows us who's attacking who based on the colors, on the lines. You see, purple means that I'm attacking the same opponent that attacks me. Red, the opponent attacks my other champion, but me, with the yellow line, I'm attacking him. And it's pretty straightforward. We do have a preset where you are able to adjust how the heroes are using their skills, how often they're using their skills. That will be pretty important in some cases, because you want to make sure they are on spot on with their skills, to don't use them too fast, to don't use them too late. It is a bit of a hassle to set it up, though. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit harder because you need to kind of like have a timer, check all the skills when it's happening what with the boss, you know. So you need to be a bit more aware. And that should be it. On top of it, there is the place where you're selecting your aura right here. If you click on it, and you can select whatever you want, if they're available for this battle, of course. And right here you have this potion sign. Basically, all these little potions, foods, are increasing your stats. So there will they will allow you to gain 10% attack and accuracy for 600 seconds, or a defense and accuracy, or resistance and accuracy, or HP and attack. It really depends. There are many, many different potions in the game. And right now, you can check it here for how long is still available. We have the elemental affinity bonus that I mentioned before. At the moment in this team, I only have the 3 hero elemental affinity, which, how you may notice, it gives me a lot of stats. But if I'm going to bring in 5 heroes of fire and poison, I'll be getting even more bonus stats, you know? And this season, we have poison and fire, radiance and lightning, frost and necrosis as a pairing for the elements, you know? But let's crack on with the fight. How many of you guys have already downloaded Dragonheir Silent Gods? If you haven't downloaded just yet, you can click on the image that you see on my Twitch stream, or you can head over to this link right here, ladies and gentlemen, and download it. That will direct you to Steam. If no, I have a different link for you if you're not playing on PC at the moment, and that is Get Dragonheir, and will take you directly to their website, and it will prompt you to the right place to download the game based on your device. Thank you, Spud. I don't have any benefit whatsoever from you guys using my link, so I'll be as transparent as I can with you. This is a sponsored stream because I'm fortunate enough to get sponsored by a game that I like at the same time, you know. But it's nothing to do with links, so it's not an affiliate link, you know. But I do appreciate you guys using the link. That will encourage the company to basically work with me in the future. So appreciate you guys using the link. Red Eye, what's up? What's up? How's it going? How is it going, sir? But how you may notice, if you haven't seen the game yet, right? The graphics are really, really spot on. I do prefer these graphics over Raid. I'm not going to lie. They're darker, they're more realistic, you know. I'm gonna go to the actual gallery after this fight just so you can see some of the heroes if you haven't seen them before. Awesome. And the actual gameplay doesn't have weird wonky animations or anything like that, so that's dope, you know. Decrease attack is so important here as well. So important. You remember me from Summoner's Glory time? What's up, dude? How is it going, man? You were saying not being able to skip campaign and that some quests require you to pay attention to what was said is annoying. I'm not a big lore person either, so I tend to click through all of that. I would like an option in the settings for the rest of people that don't like the lore and stuff, because there are quite a few, to give us an option where we can actually skip through it without reading it, you know? You play Lost Ark for 2 years, now you're back at Gacha. Welcome back. Dragonheir, definitely an awesome game. You're gonna be spot on with this. And it's very free-to-play friendly as well, by the way. Very free-to-play friendly. Rares, epics can be used in the end game. They don't throw pop-ups at you all day long to get offers. You don't see them. You don't see any pop-up at all. There are no pop-ups, okay? No pop-ups. If you guys remember, I've posted a video recently where I missed cutting the front part and was me saying like something bad in Romanian and pop-ups, you know? Because they were constantly popping when I was doing the video and I got so annoyed with Raid. No pop-ups here. The new season will start in roughly 40 days, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so one thing that they've done awesome. So when you spend $1, you're going to get an Epic Champion, which is pretty solid. Then they've added an option to purchase a chest, which allows you to select any Epic Champion in the game for 99 cents. Probably the best deal I've ever seen in any gacha game. In any RPG game. Like, you can select the most OP epics, and this dude, right, like this, I have three epics in my team. Froerbart as the tank, he's so strong, so strong. Vorish, another beast of an epic. And this is the loot when you're farming a dungeon. So another awesome thing. Let's just say for whatever reason something was going wrong in our fight and I was losing the fight. The game will not take your stamina away. you're gonna retry the fight 100 times if you like, and the stamina won't be consumed, the energy. And when you're getting the rewards, you're getting 1 or 2 legendary pieces based on your luck. You're getting materials to forge more legendary pieces. And then you're getting a few epic ones, which either you can sell, either you can use, you know. So check out the gallery. How the champions look. So this is Flora. She's so OP for the Vortex and just generally as a champion. Deals so much damage. She rocks, actually. Ergander is a tank. An awesome, awesome tank. Basically, when he gets attacked, he's gonna put decrease attack on you, attack penalty. Then he's gonna taunt. He's gonna put immortality on himself, like unkillable, basically. Very nice. Let me just see. Look at this one, for example. You have Lotair. Looks pretty cool as well, huh? Nasteshka. She looks pretty awesome as well. Grishnar, look at him. Look at the orc. So freaking solid. So they're spot on with the graphics, like hands down, you know. I don't think you'll find better in this genre, though, honestly. I don't think so. Vinyara. She's pretty awesome, too. And, of course, you have crowd control debuffs. You have champions that support you a lot. And you can reduce their ultimate energy. Ultimate energy is kind of like the thermometer for the ultimate skill, which is kind of like the big skill, the one that does most of the fancy stuff, you know. Vitar, she's so powerful for PvP, man. So powerful. She's so cool. She's transforming into a dragon. That's her animation. And Devour. So Necrosis element is like summoners, you know. You summon skeletons or different creatures on the battlefield, which is pretty cool. They're not very powerful, though. They're not very powerful. Porin. He looks badass as well. But yeah, that's how Dragonheir looks, actually, guys. For whoever is new and had no idea. So let's farm a bit more of this ancient battlefield. Maybe we get some god tier pieces that we can potentially use. The boss looks pretty cool as well, huh? I love how he's changing his stance. So when he deals these crazy damages with the shield, and then he's just swapping to the weapon instead, you see? He put the shield on the side, and now with the weapon, he attacks you. Pretty cool. We need block buffs on this champion, on this boss, for example, because he's going to buff with increased attack. That's very dangerous, because he deals a lot of damage. Like, he's a pretty tough boss. On some of them, you will need... you will require heal reduction. On some of them, you will want to keep their ultimate energy controlled. Again, some of them you would want to have shield, just so they don't do a lot of damage on you. So there are quite a few different mechanics that you can actually use to your own advantage. For clan boss, is exactly the same. You're tuning your team to a specific way on how they're using the skills, and you can even be unkillable if you want. There are many different options of how you can play it. Very cool, you know. But decrease attack is like massive. For PvP modes, we have quite a few different ones. You have Alliance versus Alliance. You have something similar with the CVC as well, but you actually have Alliance versus Alliance where you're fighting their towers, where they're putting their teams in. We actually have one starting tomorrow. Then you have, of course, the regular arena. You have Team Arena, which is 3 different teams, and you have Live Arena as well. So it's quite a bit of a PvP content for the PvP lovers, you know. Quite a few. Oh, we lost 2 heroes. No. This will fail. This will fail us here. Okay. Well, you know what? We're not wasting the stamina. We can just restart the fight, no problem. I think I missed a decreased attack on somebody. Or maybe either we got resisted or something happened. But it definitely has to do with the decreased attack. So I wouldn't see any other reason why the team would fail, you know. I'm gonna take the artifacts list now for you, Valkyrie, and I'll check it. Let me see what you have in terms of artifacts. Are pretty interesting as well, you see. So this is your list of artifacts, huh? Or this is what you have left to purchase, right? So the arcane music box is massive. The scarab is great for your tank. And the effigy of divine ear. Those three should be your priority here. But if you ask me which one, if you're struggling with the tank, probably the scarab amulet is a good choice. The arcane music box will give you more 20% more damage when you under shield. And the stats that you're gonna get is crit rate and attack from it, you know. The scarab will give you defense percentage and HP flat. And the effigy of divine ear will give you attack percentage and attack. So it really depends if you're looking for more damage, you know. Or you wanna have something for your tank. The top ones that are elemental ones, they're pretty irrelevant, you know, so don't bother with those. Come on, Sigrid, put that decreased attack down. Don't allow this boss to do anything. I believe in you. I believe in you. So let's see. Who's dealing more damage here? Voresh is actually pretty good with the damage, eh? 33%, almost 700k. He passed the 700k. Then, of course, Sigrid's 50%. You're trying to get more damage on your Vortex team and you keep losing Furbart. Okay, then get the Scarab for Furbart. That's what you need. You're just gonna have to make sure you're able to get enough accuracy on him from somewhere else. If you are running the Crown of the Unclean on him. And get that on him. Who else are you using? Are you using Erich in your Vortex team? I had the same issue before I rebuilt my entire team, but for me the struggle was to get the 250 accuracy without artifact that gives me on Furbart. But then I got upgrades on the gear and it was much easier. And remember, if you're running a 5-man team, you're gonna have the elemental affinity bonus if you unlocked it. Yeah, the accuracy, keep that in mind. That will be there as well. So you really need 220 plus accuracy on your heroes. If you're not running the elemental affinity, it will be a bit different. So we're getting this bad boy down. Let me show you the forge, guys. I really need some better runes though, like 100%. I'm in need of better runes. So right here is the forge. You actually have the option to refine equipment. So what does that mean? It means that if you have the right materials, you can basically make a piece of epic gear legendary. You can basically make a piece of rare gear epic. So that will be probably one of the ways on how you're going to get the best piece of gear you have available. Okay, so get the Scarab on Furbart and get the get your Crown of the Unclean on a Erich. And make sure you're timing your Tunnel Nun to go with the ultimate 1 second after Erich to ensure that the defense down landed. And that will increase your damage on its own as well. Because multi-hits have a higher chance to land the debuff than single hits. It's not based on the skill, it's actually based on the hits. FYI. So it's pretty cool that you can refine equipment. I find that very, very good. And then we can forge 3 of these. So it costs you 5 materials to forge 1. And you see you're getting 2, 3 per fight. Plus you're getting the rest of the things from the fight. And by the way, guys, if you didn't have a chance to hit it from anywhere, in the next season they will rebalance the whole problem with the gold. So they're gonna fix that. They will increase the gold that we're getting. Yeah, the good part with the refining is that you can make your own luck, basically, you know? So I kind of need to push a bit more in the Trial of Pillars, but at the same time I need to do my world bosses, you know? So it might be better if I'm focusing on that. Let's just see what I have left. How many I've done? I can't remember. Maybe I've done Radiance and Fire, if I'm not mistaken. So Fire damage. This is Cold damage. I don't think I have enough heroes to do a lot of cold damage, do I? So I have Vorish. Of course, I have a Trollgar who will get smacked pretty quick, actually. Then we have Vinyara. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Dalbam. It's good to tank. But I need another strong frost damage dealer. And the best would be the rare. Like, there is no better choice. Rowena, she's pretty good, actually. But mainly for other thing rather than single target. Pargu. So is the frozen, all the debuffs. Olgan. Inflicting frost. Then the hero has a chance of inflicting frozen. And attack up. No. So I think I gotta build Usha. I think I have to. I'm just hoping that I have enough potion, and it doesn't seem like I do. And I thought that I had enough potions. Clearly, I used them on somebody. I clearly used them on somebody. But I don't know who. At least I will have enough crystals. Just seen you kick odd ones ass in the head-to-head in arena. Yo, yeah, Blue, you got that right. You got that right, baby. That was a good one. I was not expecting to get it because my pulls were horrible in terms of what champions I got. You know, was rough. Was rough. I got no tank. I used the rare hero as a tank, and he had one of the best tanks in the game. Garius was crazy, actually. I had a fight where I almost didn't manage to kill his Garius because he was tanking so good, man. I'm actually gonna upload my video later today. Yeah, I still need to finish the editing. I'm hoping for later today. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one. I really hope I'm gonna get in top 8. So right now they're like, I feel like from 38 people, because that's how many we were at the beginning, 38. We're down to 19, and it's gonna get rough. I don't know who I'm fighting next yet, no. I just know it will happen in around 10 days. I need to farm a bit of goblin. We need to farm a bit of goblins. So this dungeon, for example, guys, is just waves, okay? They're just waves coming at you, and getting this dungeon completed, it rewards you with potions to level up your heroes. You will get XP on your heroes, of course, while just gradually doing content, but it's very minimal. The main thing here is getting this done, and this will reward you with a lot of XP. And with a click of a button, you leveled up your hero. No campaigns, no chickens needed, and anything like that, you know? So I have 41 multi-battles. I should have quite a bit of... Oh, I don't have much stamina. And I need to level up quite a few heroes. Ooh. I will use one stamina here, and I'll keep one for the ancient battlefield. The game has energy issues. I mean, it would be nice to get more stamina, Dominic, that's for sure. But the thing is, they don't want to sell stamina because of the seasons, you know? Will be waste of money for people to buy it, you know? But it would be nice to get more stamina regardless. A couple of more refills every day, you know, just to be able to play more. It would be fun. It would be good. Mr. Mason, the one and only. What's up, bro? So, you have a countdown right here at the top, guys. And the main idea is to 3-star this. If you 3-star it, if you get it with with more than 50 seconds left, you will be getting the maximum rewards. And then, of course, the rewards will diminish a bit the slower you are doing the fight. If you're not 3-starring, if you're 2-starring, if you're 1-starring. Which is interesting. You're looking at your dream team? Nice. Who are you missing to make this team? Curious. Who are you missing? I want to disable the screensaver. Rava or the wizard. Got you. Oh, I stopped it from Oro. I was like, what happened there? I stopped the Oro somehow. I'm not even sure what I've done, but I stopped it. Yeah, you do need better AoE application of ice, yeah. Oh, no, quit. We want to 3-star it. We're not messing around. Redeploy. Oh, and disable power saving mode. That's good for your mobile device, basically. Won't use so much battery when you're playing. So the team that I'm using right here, guys. Frorbart is a tank, basically. So he can take a lot of hits. So he's at the front of the line. He's a melee hero too. The rest of the heroes that I'm using are range heroes. So it makes this run much better. But basically, Frorbart at the front, he is enabling other champions to deal more damage with two different things. One, by having the artifact that lands defense down AoE. And two, by enabling my rare champion, which is called Sigrid right here, Her ultimate skill is basically a single hit. Once you have debuffs on the enemies, her single hit will become AoE, and she deals so much damage. So in order to have this team run smoothly, I need to bring in champions that can enable her damage. Now, when she kills a target, she gains ultimate energy. The more targets she kills, the more often she is rotating her ultimate skill, which is actually very, very nice, you know. If you check the statistics, the highest damage is usually dealt by her or Dane. Now, Dane, this guy with the cape here on the side, he does so much. He enables her as well because he lands decrease attack. He steals buffs or removes buffs. Then, of course, he deals a lot of damage with his double AoE. He's just an awesome, awesome champion. Then we have the main character, which is right here on the side, called the Traveler. The good part about your main character, at the beginning of the game, it prompts you to select from 4 different classes. Now, if you are starting the game, by the way, now, you need to keep in mind that the classes here are not something that will decide the fate of a fight. It's more of a cosmetic thing, you know, it's more visual. So feel free to pick whatever class you guys want. I would like to see from them to bring in the future more customization items to your characters. Would be nice. I'm convinced that they will do that in the future. And when you're getting your character, you have the possibility to switch in between 3 different elements. And the good part about it is that it's going to be very flexible for you to use your Traveler in multiple teams. Now, once you reach the end game, you preferably want to have 6 teams, 1 of each element. And the reason for it is mainly the world bosses and the outer world that will basically reward you for it. Then you have the Trial of Pillars, or Pillars of Trials. I'm always calling it the other way around. Trials of Pillars, where you have 3 different elemental factions, you know, like the combos of the elements that you have for this season. And that's something that I see like Faction Wars more of, in a way or another. And then you need 3 different teams to complete that content, you know. And for the dungeons, of course, you need to be a bit more flexible to be able to switch heroes. How I mentioned at the beginning, some dungeons might require heal reduction, some might require shield, some might require you to dispel the buffs from them or put block buffs, etc. So you need to have some flexibility in your roster, you know, to develop more champions to be able to defeat all the content in the game, you know. And then we have Erich, which is the only legendary that I'm using in this team, and that's a free legendary that every person will get for reaching a specific milestone in campaign. It's nothing crazy to do. You just play the game for a few days and you're gonna get a champion. Oh, nice. You keep timing out on the boss on 10. You see, we land the debuffs, then Sigrid comes in with her skill. That becomes AoE and bang, big damage in here. Edgimiak, welcome to the channel. Appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. Bang, victory over victory. We gotta do a few more fights in here, though. Because that will enable me to build other heroes so I can move over to the next thing, basically, you know. A bit, but never mind. Yeah, I am very good at butchering names. How is it going? How is it going? So I'm well known across the globe, across the world for butchering names. So we're six fights in. I feel like I need like quite a few pots to take my frost team up. And then I'll finish the Ancient Battlefield event and focus on the lightning element next, or the poison. On the necrosis, I feel like I'm fairly decent with the team that I have available there. Like, there isn't much else that I can improve, change. But I need the damage anyway from all of them, because it's giving me more fragments for the U tier, you know, and I'm pretty close to get him. So 16 more fights. Okay, so that's basically like around 16 more minutes of Goblin. Farm that Goblin. Get our heroes leveled up. That's 80 big pots, which should be enough to take it to like level 95. I think I need 62 from level 70 to 90. And roughly the same all the way to level 95. That's a good spot. Not too expensive on pots, and you're getting good value back as well. And give me a quick second. I need to do an update. I need to do a quick update on a link here for you guys. Let me see. Okay, and what do we have? Stream elements. The bot, the one and only. So custom commands. Now the link should prompt you directly through to the website, and it will allow you to download the game on all the devices directly. And timers. Okay, so if we are doing exclamation mark Dragonheir now, there we go. You can download it by clicking on that link or on the panel that you're seeing on my Twitch page. Come on, Florbart. Get me the big pots. Get me the big pots. We might do just a couple of runs and see if I can get my my Frost hero up and go for the damage. Hopefully we're gonna manage to do it. I need at least the 3 elemental affinity. Would be awesome to get a 5-man elemental affinity, because that will really get me the damage, you know. You got the rare you needed for the vortex. Awesome, Mason. That's awesome, bro. Who you got? Who you got? Who were you missing, actually? Who were you missing? What was the red that you needed? Give me a name. Give me a name. Does decrease attack frost from a... Reefy, okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. Let's see how many pots we acquired. 80. They might not be enough, but it's definitely a step closer. Definitely a step closer. Most of my frost heroes are at 95 though. Guess it will take me a bit of time to get him to 95. Let's craft a couple of them. So we got a negative rune. How far can we take her? 94, okay. I guess one more run. Get her to 5. Give me a couple of extra stats, you know. And then we're building her. We're building the whole Frost team. And we're going to attack the world boss. I haven't seen your stats, actually, no. What stats you have on yours? 43k HP, 1.4k defense, 3.9k attack, 220 crit damage, 84 crit rate. Nice. 12 crit rates. That looks nice. Yeah, she looks nice. Guys, I'm quickly gonna run till the restroom. I'll be back in a second, okay? We are back. I'm back. Okay, so I think these potions will be enough. Will be enough to give me the XP for my Usha to go at level 95. There we go. She's scrolled, so I don't have to worry about that. Oh, wow. I need to do another fight, okay. The reason why I want to do another fight is because I'm going to have to move all the gear from my main team. And that comes in play the part where the gear removal cost is 0, which is amazing. So I want to make sure I'm doing the goblin now, because after I won't be able to come back to it without the gear to do it, you know. So that will actually save us some time. Gasgirl, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. What's up? How is it going? How is your day going? Hello. Damn, I'm melting this stage now compared to when I started doing stage 3. It was so much harder. Can you ask me a question? Of course, Barry, feel free. Feel free. I wonder if I drop the tank for another damage dealer. That should farm it even faster now, because I don't think I need a tank anymore there. It's true that it really enables my Sigrid, though. So that will be a bit like, is Dane going to be enough to enable Sigrid, you know? Who would I even use, actually? Tunnel Lunch is not going to be great here. Yeah, I shouldn't use a tank either anymore, but I'm just looking at what sort of damage dealers I have available, right? And AoE ones, none leveled up. I should level up some, but I have none at the moment. Yeah, I want the bonus. The bonus makes a difference, like massive difference. Like, look at my bonus. 25% and 39% attack. The 5 bonus. It's like 40% attack, you know, so. Losing so much damage on all my heroes is going to be bad. Bad. Okie dokie, koki moki. So, We need to give her some nice firepower in here. You find Rash and you have Erich with Florbart and Sigrid. Do you have a suggestion for Vortex 3 with support? What support you need for the team? So the main thing in there, you kind of need either to bring in a champion that shields you. For difficulty 3, that would be your main thing. But at the same time, you kind of wanna prepare for the 4th difficulty. But I would bring Adolphus. Do you have Adolphus? No. Do you have Isolde? Just a regular healer won't be enough because you really want that shield to extend your survivability. If you manage to extend your survivability by 20, 30, 40 stacks on the boss, you know, that will allow you to ramp up a lot of extra damage. A lot of extra damage. She's not... Is she bringing Frost with one of the skills? I can't remember. No, okay. So I don't need to worry about any accuracy on her whatsoever. Crit rate, enlightenment, crit damage. Let's get a crit rate. You have, yeah, I saw that she's good. She gives you a bit of shield. Now she's not as good as Adolphus though, but she could help you a bit because she's giving you a defense aura. She's gonna give you increased defense, and she's gonna give you more decreased attack at the same time and a shield, you know. And when you have the shield on, you're gonna have a damage reduction from her passive, which is pretty nice. It's good to have. You're working on building her right now, and then she will replace your Hexan. Yeah, if you have Florbart in the team, you don't really need another healer. What you need is really to have a shield, you know? It will give you way more benefits than having a healer. Man, this is hard here. I'm trying to see what glass should I use. But it's hard. Okay, let's get this from Erich. So my crit rate is at 60% almost. Yeah, let me know, Gasgal, how it's going for you. Like that should definitely be a bit of an improvement. Ooh, that's a lot of 6k HP to change that. I don't think I want to do it. I don't think I want to do it. What about helmets? 8%, 9%, 15%. Okay, that's different type of food right there. I found them all, lady. Yeah. I can't really remember where they were, all of them. to guide you in the right direction, though. Unfortunately. And I gotta keep in mind I don't have much gold. Nine crit rate. I think I've got one before today. This one, yeah, okay, let's see. Ooh, beautiful. Come on, hit me crit rate. Double crit rate, please, double. Not enlightenment, we don't need that. Come on, crit rate. Come on, crit rate. Oh, man, that's sad. That would have been so good. 3% is not enough. I'm gonna have to go with this one now. We gotta make sure we're critting as well, you know? So like this, I have 75 crit rate. Oh, wait. Should I use my Traveler to shield me? Then I could get her crit rate all the way up. I'll still decide on that. So we built her. Time to move over to the next one. So we have our tank right here. I should be able to just transfer the gear from one or the other. Think I'll get it from third part. It's gonna be easier after. I know from who I took it, and I just go and put it back on him, basically. But at the same time, I should be able at some point to just give him his own gear, basically. But it's true, recently I haven't farmed much gear because I was focusing more on the goblin. So I can just sort all this out, you know. Let's see. Defense percentage would be nice on it. It seems like I don't really have better options though. So we're gonna stick with what we have. What about the negative? Defense, we have 12% defense, a bit of resistance, a bit of HP. Anything that is a little bit better, maybe? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Oh, this one. Okay, maybe. Let's see. Call me Mr. Freeze. Are you Mr. Freeze? Okay, so our tank is built. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think I can reach 11 million. That's my main issue. I don't think I can reach 11 million. And I don't really have a frost enabler either for my team. That's the main problem. That will definitely be the main problem. Let's see. What do we have available from these pieces? Anything at all. So I cannot use an attack chest piece from there because I have none left. So I'm kind of like relying on different sets. Irina, doesn't really matter what you have, honestly. They're not being used much. So Dane, crit rate, crit damage, HP. He does need to have some survivability. He'll be at the front, and he'll be getting hammered if not. So let's take the one from Dane, I guess. Yeah. And either crit rate gloves, either crit damage, but would work. Maybe should we go with crit damage? Let's get that from Sigrid. We're going with crit rate instead then. Okay, that's good. So we need a crit damage amulet here, preferably. So we have 9 crit rate from there. Okay, we'll use that one. So that almost got me to full crit damage. Full crit rate, sorry. My attack is slightly low, unfortunately. So I'll have to go with something that gives me more attack, and we can go with this. Volcanic Disc. Maybe we don't use Vorish, we use the Shielder instead, but he deals damage too. I kind of need to use her because she's just too good not to be used. But I will build her for damage at the same time. That's what I've done last time. And I can give her this. Witch's Remains. And move the gear from Tunnel Nun or Erich. Any of them will do. Crit rate, attack accuracy. Crit rate, HP attack. Go Lego. I mean, I'll use the Legos too. I have to. Because I'm trying to get the big damage here, bro. I'm not messing around, you know? There's no messing around here, bro. No, no. No, 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 no. We need to be spot on with what we're doing. I have plenty of accuracy, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. But my crit rate feels pretty underwhelming at 55% only. So whatever chest piece I'm about to use from whatever set, it better be giving me a lot of crit rate. So that's 9. That's none. That's used. That's not. Oh, this is nice. It's a lot of crit damage as well. But low on crit rate. 9 and 7. $64 crit rate for so much crit damage feels pretty pointless, not going to lie. Maybe we get this one instead. Makes a bit more sense. Right, and we need... I would love to bring in a Frost enabler too. Like, I do have a Hotchkiss right here. We have a Losenia too. But I have no more pots to level them up. And my main thing would be support, you know. And I kind of want to get the full elemental affinity. Who's a good tank, Mason? Him? I mean, he's more of a support damage dealer. The good part is that he brings the frost, you know? So, and they increase attack. And that would benefit my heroes a lot. But let's see without bringing a shielder, how much damage are we going to get? If no, I might have to bring my traveler. With the shield, you know? And maybe drop Vorish for it. Thing is that Vorish does decent damage as well, so it's a tough spot to be in. Definitely a tough spot. If I hit 11, I'll be super happy. I'll be super happy with 11 million. But it's so rough. I don't think I can do it. I don't think so. But we shall try. We shall try. So we only have the accuracy aura. Let's crack on it. This is the problem. The control on them being melee as well, you know, is nasty. And the taunt as well is much easier for him to kill my team, you know. I'll be happy with 7 million here, actually. Yo, Decimo. Pretty much. I feel exactly what you're saying there. You saw someone use him as a tank. Yeah, he's a melee unit as well, so not the best options there, you know. But 7 million, I'll be happy with it. If my team stays alive that long. But I don't think I'll reach 7 million. It seems like the boss just wrecks me. Look at my troll guard, you know, and I have no healing in here. That's the rough part. I wish some of them would be range. That's it, you see. I wish some of them would be range here, so I could actually get in more damage on them. But even my tank gets wrecked. So what's the next chest? 5 million? Maybe we're aiming for that instead. I feel like that would be a bit more accessible. But melee units against this boss is just like suicidal, you know? You kind of like just want to have the tank being there and the rest to be range. Come on, give me that 5 million. Give me that 5 million. It is honestly no point to stress much with this element because I won't be able to do much more than that. Just seeing how quick they died. Okay, it was 3 million. I don't know. I don't see myself reaching 7. I don't know. How many days we have left from this? 3 days. 3 days left. Who would I drop to bring the shield in here? Should we drop Vorish? Should we try that? But he gives us the little healing that we're getting, you know? So that's not the best thing either. Not the best thing either. Okay, do I want to refine this just for that crit damage? Ooh, I do actually. Even though I'm so low on gold, I'm gonna do it. Was hoping for a skill haste there as well, but and anything but accuracy. Okay, we can get this one. We don't really have the higher the attack anyway on her, the bigger the shield, you know. So that will benefit us more. So let's try it that way. Do we stand a chance at getting closer? Very curious. And she should be doing pretty good damage as well. She should be doing pretty good damage as well. A frost would be nice on my team here, just to constantly have it on the boss. Thing is, Trollgar removes it. But it's pretty rough. Pretty rough. Oh, wow. That was so quick. He just instantly got destroyed, huh? Okay, that doesn't look very good. That doesn't look very good like this either. The thing is, I need range. I need range damage. Yeah, all the bosses are affected by recharge, more or less, yeah. Except the vortex. Elvis, yeah, I don't think I have Elvis, no. No Elvis here, no. Unless I summon him recently. But the problem with him is I need my potions from the miner to get him done too. I do have 3 days, which should give me the time, but you see, Usha was a bit of a waste here. Maybe if this goes better. I could change the set on Trollgar, so that will be my other option, and on her actually, and attempt again. And give them the set that heals on basic hits. That could be an option. Might be the best option, considering that I don't really have support. Like good healing, you know? Yeah. That shield doesn't help. That shield doesn't help. The wearer gains healing by 40% attack when launching a basic attack. Okay. So let's try again. Let's try again. The problem is that I'm dropping a lot of crit rate like this. Let's see, let's see. Okay, so the stats not looking too bad. And we're healing now. So that's a bit better. From what I recall it, yeah, I think all levels, yeah. I might be wrong though. But I think all levels. And where is she hiding as well? And I'm gonna have to change the build on my tank as well. I'll have to do it all different a bit. That 15% damage reduction from the team is pretty massive. Maybe I'm using that on somebody else instead then. As an option. $7, $12. Give me that. 8, 9, 13. Give me that. And we are looking at an attack chest, which can only be taken from the ones that I'm currently using. So maybe instead we're going to change the gloves to some of them. Okay. Hopefully this makes a bit of a difference. You think is ultimate down and not recharge? What, on the boss you mean? So you should be able to put the decreased speed, but not to decrease his turn meter directly. By the way. That's how it should work. My main thing right now is if my tank dies first, I have a different idea. So that healing might help actually a bit, hopefully. And maybe just use the ultimate on my Vinyara at the right moment. Use it better, you know? Right before the boss is about to use the skill, rather than just use it. Okay, well, I didn't got to use it in time. Okay, this is the lag, bro. The delay in it, which is a bit unfortunate there. So I could try to use a different set on my tank to get him some healing at the same time. It's so rough for this and for the necrosis. To get the support and the damage is rough. At least with what I have available anyway. So I still need my poison. I still need to use them. I need my healing there. So I can mess up my team from there. I need my healing on the necrosis. I need them on the lightning. But other than that, I should be able to bring in a healer in the team. I could bring Meredith in to get healing. But that will lose a lot of damage. 20 minutes. Or just rebuild him to deal damage instead of somebody else. And I have attack penalty, recharge speed penalty, and he's ranged. So let's start with that step first. Let's start with that first. And I'm gonna take all the gear from her and give it to him. Or actually, let's use a different set on him. Let's use a gambler set. Yeah, more damage. You feel like Raid provides for books, scrolls for champion? I know, yeah, I'm always calling them book scrolls. I'm like confused now, you know? One day are books, the next day are scrolls, you know? That's how it goes. So I have good accuracy. Good accuracy. No scrolls, but good accuracy. She deals pretty good damage too. Okay, let's try him like this. I do need to change my Vorish now for a second though. Because I want to take the Rift from her, give it to him. I mean the Rift, the Witch's Remains. And give her instead something else. She does need more accuracy. That's the issue. Let's give her that. Double defense down and control a bit the skill better. The range on the boss is not that crazy, you know. There you go. That's better. I have double decrease attack now. And the next step would be to change the set on my tank. The scrolls stay on the champs. Yeah, they stay on the champs. They stay on the champs indeed. Okay, let's drop. Oh, we got resisted there with the ultimate energy. Is that what happened? Come on, Vorish, heal a bit my team, bro. That was not gonna happen there anyway. Beautiful, beautiful. How much damage are you guys dealing on the world bosses at the moment? Ah, no, we lost him. Okay. Okay, can you tank a bit longer for us? That's the main question now. We do have the potential to reach 7 million with these changes. Maybe if I change my tank to survive a bit longer, we will have a much better chance. I am hoping. Okay, he used that with decreased attack. That's good, that's good. No, Vorish is about to go down. Don't you do it. Ah, we lost him. That was the next best damage dealer in there, actually. Almost, almost. This is so risky, man. Come on, I'm so close to that 7 million. No, no, don't do it. Don't you do it yet. Let me use my ultimate again. Oh my god. Okay, we can do it. We can get 7 million. We can get 7 million. This is rough. Look at that, so close. This is the thing, that 15% damage reduction is massive at the same time, you know. Okay, so now he's healing. Now he's healing. Let's see. Is it gonna be better? The main question. It feels like it's fairly around 6.5 million per team average. That's not bad. Yeah, I struggled with this last time as well. I struggled with this last time as well, actually. My only problem now is that lack of damage reduction that I was having before with the Brotherhood set. Or whatever it was, actually, not the Brotherhood. The other one, I forgot its name. Brotherhood is the increased attack one, right? Come on, let me get that 7 million damage. Keep that decreased speed penalty on. Memento, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Oh, nice. We had a frost, but no defense down, unfortunately, to do a proper big smack there. Okay, decrease attack, drop a bit ultimate energy. Come on, just a bit of luck and we're getting that. 7 million. Just a bit longer. This is not the one. Let's come back to it. Now having that decrease attack there is nasty. I'll keep the skill all the time for that now. I have no other choice. Vinyara skill, you know. If I have that decrease attack, I'm sorted. But as soon as I'm using the skills a bit off, faster on different turns, is nasty. And of course, it matters if the boss crits. It doesn't crit. There we go. Where is this boss located? Just be the violet dragon waiting to weaken the monster after. Oh, nice. You should actually have access to these bosses as well, and I'll show them all to you on the map in a second. So they are 6 bosses, one for each element, scattered all over the map, and basically this is for the U tier event for the legendary champion that we have going on at the moment. Come on, put that decrease attack on with your battle skill as well. Oh no, we misclicked that one. Hopefully it's not going to be the end for us here. For my Trollgar. Damn it, you see, I just clicked from mistake there, man. Trollgar always dying at that part. I'm so tempted to put the Scarab on him, but then it will be a bit bad for my tank. Wish I would have had a better aura as well, you know. Okay, I gotta pay attention at Vinyara's skill. I just messed it up. I clicked from mistake. Don't let it happen. So I should be able to charge that by the time he gets up there, no? With a decreased speed penalty that I'll have, I should be fine. At least I'm hoping, you know? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we'll keep it always like that. Gotta make sure we have the block buffs as well on points, so we don't have issues with that increased defense. That reduces the damage that we're dealing, which is annoying. Okay, 1. Yeah, melee champs are very weak against a lot of things, and right now, if I would have had Oster, for example, to be range hero, I would melt this boss. Because I would just shoot damage from far. But like this, constantly getting controlled and constantly getting hammered with the damage instead of just hitting your tank, which it should be the best case scenario, is getting to a much more complicated sort of situation here, you know, instead. So that's one of the main reasons here, you know. hopefully my tank is going to survive better than before, you know? Because if the tank survives, we should be fine. But it's all about the tank. It's all about the tank. You see his reach as well? Damn nasty. Yeah, the tank survives now better. Okay, so we got a 7 million. Okay, we good. We good. But the more, the better on the ranking anyway, so. You know what I mean? This is one of your best, highest bosses because you have Oster, yeah. It makes such a difference. Such a difference. Massive difference, actually. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. 8.7. Much, much better. I'll take that. I'll take that. Whew. Okie dokie. So now I'm left with 3 bosses. So check this out, Memento. So the bosses are located in this area. So this is one of them. The cold damage one. So you gotta use cold damage against him. And right here, you have the one that will take lightning damage. So this is Erich. Then right here, you have the one that takes fire damage. Oster on the map. And then on this side, at the top, you have the necrotic damage right here. Then you have the radiance right here at the top. And you have the poison right here. And you have 3 more days to attack these bosses. These bosses are rewarding you with fragments for the Imperial Shadow recast. So this will basically allow you to come right here. And if you collect 200 fragments, you can purchase Uteor. If you don't collect 200 fragments, you can purchase Heliolite dice, Starlight, and gold, you know. So I'm pretty close. I'm at 173. I'm going to get 15 more from the Shadow Dungeon. Then I have 3 more elements. 3 more elements that I gotta attack. So I would assume I'm getting 9 more from there. And I have from the leaderboard 6 more. Yeah, he's not that amazing, but maybe they're gonna rebalance him in the future, you know. It's better than buying the Heliolite dice, you know. Trust me. I hit Mercy with every legendary that I summoned this season so far, and I'll rather get him than get 5 rares or something, you know. You know what I mean? I think it will be more helpful. But now that I changed elements, I feel like the next best thing to do is to go back at the pillar. And frost necrosis. This was pretty hard here too. I have a stun set on him. I can rebuild Gulande a bit. Shaltar, he's sorted. He's with damage. Don't even know if I should keep him like this though. I guess so. Then I have my tank. So we really need to give him the eyeball of the giant. Get that sorted. Then I have the right thing leveled up as well for Gulande, which is the spiritual incense burner. You have an orange quest seeker after elemental mastery, so that must be it. Yeah, it might be, yeah. Ah, yeah, you need to rank the ooze monster, yeah. Or I can actually go with one of these sets as well instead. Get the skill haste like that. Let's see. Defense, attack, accuracy. Defense, HP. HP. Okay, yeah, this is nice. This is nice. Let me give you that. And what do we have here for gloves? Attack, crit rate, defense, HP. Beautiful gloves as well. The more attack on a Gulande as well, the better the healing, you know. I was gonna say I feel like more accuracy would be appropriate. And I'm just seeing that she doesn't have an accuracy one. Okay, but for these stages, I'm still fine with the accuracy that I have at the moment. Plus, I have the elemental affinity bonus. And what aura we have? We don't want resistance. We want to get the HP, right? Much better, yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Having them at level 100 helps a lot, but I need so many pots. And this epic champion is so freaking good, man. The crowd control that he brings and the knockback is massive. The only problem is the Frost has some strong legendaries that can wreck you here. Vitar, for example, is one of them. But I like the crowd control from him. It's nice, you know. Okay, we should be there. We go. There she is. she just heard her name and she was like, "I'm here. I'm here, Skratch. I'm here. Let's get it done." Oof. That's the problem with her. That's the problem with her. She deals all that damage, and she instantly kills you. She does smack. I would love to pull her. She's so strong for PvP though. I would love her there. The good part is that I have most of the artifacts leveled up, have the gear leveled up, so that gives me quite a bit of a push on here, you know. Allows me to still overpower this a bit, you know. I have a feeling that I'm gonna get up to stage 50 on this and on the Radiance Lightning without struggling too much, but from there on is going to be very hard, you know. That's what I'm feeling, you know. Of course, I can bring Vinyara in as well for the boss on stage 40, stage 50, stage 60. She will be massive there. But she won't be as powerful with the waves. That's the main issue. Look at all that stun, man. That was so good. And then look at the knockback. So powerful, huh? Such a good control. Such a good control. Hey, get stunned again. Get stunned again. Would be nice even on my tank, you know, to put a stun set, but that would be too dangerous for him. He's gonna die too quick, you know. I would be worried to do that. Got all the summons and all the stuns. And all the knockbacks that we're about to see right now. MVP, MVP. Beautiful. Okay, so we got some pots in here. We actually needed those pots for other things. But ladies and gentlemen, the stream will come to an end. Appreciate all of you guys stopping by here today. And if you enjoyed what you've seen so far, this is Dragonheir Silent Gods. The game is available now on Steam, available on Epic Store, available to download on your MacBook Pro, available to download on your iOS device, available to download on your Android as well. It's a cross-platform game, and you can play pretty much on all the devices, the same account, never skip a beat. And it's an open world RPG game. The game features some D&D elements. They have some collaboration events coming to the game as well in a few days, actually, where we're going to get a new legendary hero. We're going to have a new boss coming with him as well. It features many more elements as well, like puzzles, rolling the dice, just to kind of like get your RNG. Tons of awesome quests and lots of bosses to defeat, a lot of loot to collect. You get to empower your characters, guys. level them up, get better gear for them, and then of course move to the end game. We have an alliance boss, alliance wars. We have something similar with the CVC as well. So tons of awesome things. If you guys want to get involved, you can download the game by clicking on the panel that you see on my Twitch, or by clicking on this link right here, and you're gonna be prompted directly to their website to download the game. You're gonna find it in the pinned comment or in the description down below as well. And yeah, an open world game, guys. Tons of different things to conquer. You can teleport from different point of interest to another. You don't have to basically travel all the map just by walking. The game as well has reached over 5 million downloads, guys, in less than a month. It's been ranked as #1 game in more than 13 locations, and yeah, awesome graphics. Can't really say much else, honestly. If you want to get involved with Dragonheir, guys, download the game. Appreciate every single one of you guys tuning in the stream today, and I'll catch you all in the next one. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I won't be streaming Sunday either. But stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the day, morning, evening, night, wherever you guys are in the world.